As we see consideration as an essential element of a valid contract, as per the rule, no consideration, no contract. So also consideration has some essential elements which we would discuss one by one. So the first one, consideration must move at the desire of the promisor or even by the third party for the personal benefit. So, for example, A orders B, the owner of a confectionery store, to give a burger to C, the beggar. So here it is the benefit of the stranger or the third party or the third person. So here A become the promisor and B become the promisee, and C as the beggar, the third person who benefited out of this contract. So there is also another leading case relating to this element of consideration, that is the famous leading case Durga Prasad versus Baldev 1880, where Baldev received a shop in a market complex on the order of the district collector. But here the promisor is the collector and the promisee is Baldev. So the second element of consideration is consideration may move from the promisor or any other person. So the very important leading case regarding the second element is Chinnaya versus Ramaya 1882, and the English leading case is Shadwell versus Shadwell 1860. So here it is the third person or the other person who is to receive the benefit. The third element of consideration is consideration on promise to do or to abstain from doing something. So A sold his house to B at rupees 15 lakh. So this is a kind of promise that is made here by the promisor, and it is a kind of past consideration. A took a loan of rupees 10 lakh from B. As he could not return it, so B moved to sue him. At that moment, A promised to pay rupees 11 lakh, and that also within 6 months. So here B remained abstain from suing A in consideration of rupees 1 lakh, and for the consideration, and for A the consideration is the 6 months duration he took from B. The next element of consideration may be past, may be present, may be future. So when it is past consideration, we found the best example here. A took care and rendered services to C, who is the mother of B, and that also in the last 1 year, for which A promised to pay rupees 1 lakh to B. So this is a kind of past consideration. Here the consideration for B is rupees 1 lakh and for A those services rendered to C, the mother of A. So these are the essential 4 elements we have discussed regarding consideration to make a valid contract. In our next video, we would discuss the other important elements of consideration.